Hello everyone, it's Shima here again from Infinite Love Coaching and Mindfulness Academy with another podcast of relationship coaching. And today we are going to talk about enlightened relationship. What is an enlightened relationship? So, as we know, we are energetic, emotional, social beings. We experience life in an ever-changing sea of emotional ebbs and flows, energetic pushes and pulls, and social interconnectivity. Human beings experience life through relationships. All forms of associations are important to us. Connection with our community, bonds with family, intimacy with romantic partners, they are all important to us. Over 75 years study of Harvard University revealed that close relationships, more than money or fame, are what keep people happy in life. Dr. Robert Waldinger, the director of the Harvard study, said, "The clearest message that we get from this 75 years study is that good relationships keep us happier and healthier." So there is no question that those ones who are single are eagerly looking for the one, and at the same time, those who find themselves in relationships are often restless to seek improvements and deeper connection. Today, the world is experiencing economical, energetic, and social shift. With these shifts, our vision about the world changes, so our vision about ourselves and our relationships also shift. Many of us finding it easier to release a relationship more than sticking to it and staying in a relationship that no longer serves us. Those of us who are experiencing a personal transformation are seeking partners who are in alignment with our higher selves. Rather than continue to live out the patterns of our past, we seek a deeper connection, an enlightened relationship, a soulmate. However, there is a common misperception about the soulmates, mainly that there is only one. And once you find that individual, the life is eternally blissful. In reality, soul connections are plentiful in life. You may find soulmate connection in a relationship with a colleague, with a friend, with family member, and this connection can be so deep that it stirs your soul and you really feel good after that conversation or after that encounter. So the soul connections are really important in our life and they serve a unique purpose for us. When someone connects to a soulmate in a romantic relationship, then the experience is very powerful and magical. However, we should remember that the intensity of the feeling and the certainty of the importance of the relationship do not guarantee that the partnership will last forever. We should consider that even in soulmate relationships, breakdowns occur because either or both parties are not prepared for the relationship. So my recommendation to you, my friend, is that instead of focusing on the desire to attract a soulmate or perfecting your current relationship, start to raise your own awareness, to raise your own consciousness and emotional readiness to prepare yourself to experience an enlightened relationship. An enlightened relationship is a relationship in which both partners are actively working on aligning with their higher selves. Okay, so now that we know what is the meaning of enlightened relationship, let's have a look together on the characteristics of typical relationship and enlightened relationship. And I want you to take time on reviewing your current relationship or your previous one and see if you are or have been in a typical relationship or an enlightened relationship. So, on typical relationship, partners, they share living environment. In an enlightened relationship, the partners, they share interests and time together. In a typical relationship, partners, they share responsibility. In an enlightened relationship, they share mutual support for growth. In typical relationship, they share friendship. However, in an enlightened relationship, the partners share emotional intimacy. In typical relationship, parties share physical intimacy, and in enlightened relationship, they share true companionship. So now that you know whether you are in a typical relationship or an enlightened relationship, what are those strategies that can help you to improve your relationship? For typical relationship, the strategies to improve are learning relationship skills, communication strategies, compromise, remembering and sharing commonalities, recognizing differences and accommodating them, becoming aware of triggers and patterns, and learning each other's love languages. So, how to improve an enlightened relationship? You can improve an enlightened relationship by learning about yourself, creating a shared life vision, increasing quality time together, helping the other reach his or her highest potential, improving the depth of your connection, developing a deeper understanding of your uniqueness, fully recognizing and transcending your triggers and patterns. So let's have a look together on attachment in typical relationship. In typical relationship, which is based on need, relationships are often clingy and based on dependency. It is common for individuals in a typical relationship to get away from friends and family and base their identity within the relationship. And so they experience drama. And let's look how is attachment in enlightened relationship. The relationship is based on want, an experience of a true union. So partners genuinely want to spend time together as two separate people sharing one path. This only works when neither person makes the proximity insupportable. No clinginess, no nastiness, no controlling, and no drama. So, now we're going to have a look on the roles in typical relationship. Partners in typical relationship living out roles and patterns. Often people in relationships are playing roles that they learned from childhood or society. They are often unbalanced, causing competition, drama, and control. And individuals are not truly their self and hold themselves back. However, the roles in an enlightened relationship is completely different. Partners living individual wholeness. Both people must work on themselves and be whole individuals. In an enlightened relationship, you cannot be playing role or doing what others think you should do. You must know your reactions, desires, and fears. From this place, you can work in cooperation and minimizing the conflict. As you can see, it is not the relationship that is enlightened, it is you that are enlightened. Here we are going to have a look on the growth in typical relationship. In typical relationship, growth happens through experience. The lessons within these relationships help you grow and learn and become better individuals and partners. Relationships help people become conscious of themselves by mirroring back to each person their inner fears, unconscious role, expectations, and emotional and communication patterns. By working on yourself within the relationship, you benefit your relationship as well as grow as an individual. So how is growth in enlightened relationship? In an enlightened relationship, growth happens consciously. You can achieve an enlightened relationship by growing through experience within a relationship or by growing as an individual and then coming together with another enlightened person. Either way, an enlightened relationship serves as a platform for both partners to reach self-actualization through mutual support of each other's dreams and talents. It's good to remember that almost any two people can create a functional, satisfying relationship if they put the effort into the relationship. This is why arranged marriages often work. We should remember as well that not everyone is prepared for an enlightened relationship. However, anyone can enlighten the relationship if they are willing to look deeply into their own self, release limiting beliefs and patterns, and open themselves to true love and partnership. Both partners must know themselves well and have worked through many of the patterns and triggers. Both partners must have compatible life and relationship vision. And both partners must want this form of relationship in order to have an enlightened relationship. The wonderful thing about relationships is that you can always learn, grow, and improve from where you are at, whether you are currently in one or not. We all carry baggages into our relationships. We all have been hurt and have wounds to heal. We all have patterns we have learned and habits we would like to break. At the end of the day, we all are human. You can always grow. Self-reflection is a good place to start. Go ahead and get your pen and paper and let's do a self-reflection exercise together. Are you ready? Okay, let's get it going. So, the question number 1, reflect on your parents' relationship or other adults who you observed in relationships when you were a child. What roles, expectations, and beliefs about relationships did you learn from them? Number 2, think back at your earliest adult years and ask yourself how you would have described a typical romantic relationship. What were your expected male and female roles? Number 3, was your view of relationships positive or negative? Number 4, what new thoughts and actions would you like to replace these released beliefs with? Number 5, how would you describe the enlightened relationship that you truly desire? And number 6, what are some specific things you can work on within yourself that would help you align with this new reality? Take your time and do the exercise. Until the next session, I send you lots of love, and your ultimate state of happiness, harmony, and success is my mission. Shima at Infinite Love.